here in my studio, and I realized I still have this stuff on my table from last night, from my live last night on Facebook. Let me know when you're hopping on. Let me know if you're new. I would love for you to subscribe and all the fun things. And also, let me know if you're watching the replay. Put hashtag replay. I'm going to see if I can grab something really quick because I was not prepared for the theme that we were doing tonight. Hi, Paula. Hey, sweet friend. Give me 1 second. Let me just try to think here for a second. Let's see. Okay. All right. I am coming. All right, so our theme for tonight is actually Halloween. Totally was not prepared for that. I had no idea until the girls went live, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing that. I didn't know, but I'm totally able to just grab something and just go to town. That's what I do. So, hey, Sharon. Hi, Corey. Hey. How is everything going for your Wednesdays on YouTube? I keep forgetting to go on there on Wednesdays. I am so horrible. You have to text me and remind me so I can put it in my phone. Hi, Miriam. Hi, sweet friend, and LaFawn and Judy. Hi there. So I want to show you guys this Halloween book I did like years and years ago, forever. This is like super fun. Lots of tags, tons of tags in here. And using the Cricut back when I had like my original 2 Cricuts, which I still have, but I have a new one that I don't use. I haven't used yet. So I haven't used it in years, but there's all kinds of like tags in here and tool and just, you know, fun things all over. So I just wanted to show you guys that just because it was over with like some of my, you know, journals over there. And I was like, oh, well, you know, it's Halloween themed, so let me just show them. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun tags and more tags. Basically, it's like a Halloween tag book. So that's pretty much what it is. But there's tags even at the top and the, you know, different layers. And so super fun. More tags. Look at this one. It's pretty cool. Isn't that awesome with the tool going through? On the back. So I didn't really do any kind of other decorating in it, honestly. It was just, you know, doing the tags, and that's pretty much it. My plan was to like sell it years ago, and then I just never did. Like I fell in love with it and just decided to keep it. But I even made this. Like I used these dowels, and I wet the thin ribbon, and I put it on the dowels and then put it in the oven, and then it makes it all curly when you pull them off. So I even, you know, made these little things. But yeah, super fun. Just wanted to show you guys because I haven't showed you guys at all. And I usually have it packed away with my Halloween stuff, and I put it out for like a decoration. Hi, Leah. Hey, sweet friend. If you don't mind to, if you can share me to the Inspiring Friends on Facebook, that would be amazing. We skipped this week, no worries. Yeah, you definitely, you know, I would love to come back and join and be another, you know, a guest on there again. That would be super awesome. Yeah, I was working on a summer journal is what I was doing last night. So I had like all this summer stuff out, and then I seen, you know, when Shauna and Leah were doing Halloween, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm totally like out of the loop. Like I haven't, we group chat and everything, and I wasn't keeping up with it yesterday and today and stuff. So totally behind in that. This was a fall journal. I started last fall, this past, you know, last fall. And I really just got the cover on, and then I put a few pieces of lace, like that was it. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I could do something in here, but I think I might do a spread in this book here, which, you know, it's so big that you honestly, you know, I can work on it for years, because it's just like you can just go on and on with all the things, you know, like so many pages. So I'm just gonna move my summer stuff here for a moment, because I was actually gonna work on that tonight. That's why I just left it there. And then I was like, oh no, it's gonna be Halloween stuff. Am I gonna do the Halloween stuff? Or am I going to just stick with like doing this? But, you know, I like to be a team player. So I'm going to do a spread in here and do a Halloween spread. But if you guys missed any of the event today for the Artistry Collective, you go on to Shauna with Fraps and Scraps, and then Leah with Make All the Things with Me. And we do this, you know, on all the Wednesdays. Hi, Kelly. Hey, sweet friend. I'm so happy. Did Halloween too. I guarantee it was your idea. I bet. And I seen that you had your shirt on too. So cute. So fun. Missed your lives. We'll watch your replay. I love Halloween. I know you definitely love Halloween. Me too. It's really fun. I love everything Halloween. You know, spooky, scary, cute. Like, you know, all the things really. So you guys have seen me work in this journal quite a bit. This was actually one that I got in Italy, and I ended up covering, like, I used some decoupage queen rice paper, and I covered it. The whole thing, front and back, was burlap, but I left the middle burlap alone, and then I just worked around with the, you know, the rice paper. But it's, you know, it's still got a lot of pages that I can do in here, but it's already like an alligator book. It's quite big. It is quite big, but I was doing like some fall stuff in here. I might have done a couple of Halloween things in here. I'm not really too sure if I have or not. Maybe not. All my Halloween stuff, well, majority of it is packed away. I could have, if I had known like a little sooner, I probably should have like paid attention to the group chat. And actually, look at this little bag. This is so cute. I had 2 of them, and I was like, I should put this in a journal because I love like mushrooms. And then I just put a couple like little papers in the bag. So I used it as like a little pocket. So I think I'm gonna do like a Halloween spread in here. Yeah, I mean, I could have grabbed some Halloween stuff for sure, but I didn't know in time, and then I wasn't gonna go live because I'm like super tired. I barely had any sleep last night. But then I was like, I'm just gonna go live. Like I'm gonna go live. So I'm live. I'm here. I am here. This was one of my faves. I love this. This was really cute. I love like the little tuck spot up here, and the little girls, the, you know, paper dolls here, super cute. Look how sweet. So this one was a fun one, but it's definitely a big journal. Like you could do a lot in here for sure. So it was mainly the fall stuff. This was another little pocket. I didn't even put anything in, apparently. Maybe this was in there. I don't know. Possibly. We'll just put it in there anyway, even if it wasn't. All right, all that's down. Oh, this is a tuck spot too. The little tickets. I think I was last working on this and I didn't finish. I think that's what it was, because I sat this stuff here, didn't really finish all the things on here, because I was supposed to like put a few things over here. So, oh look, there's a little tuck spot here. I could just put it there. Well, that's great. I love that. Yeah, that was the last one I was working on in here. Wow, it looks like this glue is kind of falling apart a little bit. Like, I don't know. It's an older book for sure. So, hi May. Hi, sweet friend. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you guys could share to Facebook, that would be amazing. I truly appreciate it. I do. Love the little song. Oh my gosh, it was so, isn't it just the graphic? And Shauna did the jingle. So perfect. They're amazing. I thought it was like a nice surprise for me because I had no idea. So Leah did the graphic last week, and I couldn't wait. It was after last Wednesday, so it might have been like Thursday or something, I don't know. But it was after our events, and then she showed us, and we were both so excited about it. And then just yesterday, Shauna had surprised us with doing the song and everything. So it was like, oh my gosh, they're super amazing. All right, so you can see there's still tons of papers in here. Like it's crazy. Like how much can you fit and like do in one book is just insane. I stuffed this in here. I don't know why, but I can use it in there for something. Apparently there's a couple things I just kind of tucked in, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use that in here. I kind of do that with different books so I can keep the things kind of like together. Like I'm like, oh, I definitely want to use that, so let me put it in there. This pocket is quite bulky because there's a, look at this tag I made, is super cute. But the button makes it kind of bulky and stick out. Yeah, so let's do a Halloween spread. And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna go for it and do something. I'm kind of bummed about the glue here. I think I'm gonna have to like add some in there. Oh, there is strings in there too. So it was like sewn in, but there was a little bit of glue, but you can see the glue is kind of separating a little. Where did I have this at now? Oh, it came off of my gourd pin. I made this gourd pin rusty, and I made this rusty as well. So that's pretty cool. Little token. So let's put that back on there and close it. And then I put a little flower. But yeah, I don't mind to add Halloween stuff in here. Though I really would have loved to have worked on my Edgar Allan Poe book. That would have been super fun, but I don't have it out. So that's a bummer. So I'm going to do a spread in here. Or I could have did like a mixed media piece and just grabbed like, you know, some kind of surface and did the same kind of thing, really. But I'm just going to work in this book here. And I was thinking first to do some sprays. So I'm going to grab a couple of... but I always keep like my paper dolls out. So I have like Halloween paper dolls. I have lots of like different frames. I do have some like scrapbook paper I could grab. Some tissue papers. I have this drawer over here that's full of these collage papers from Tim Holtz. And this one is, this one's really nifty. This one's a Halloween one. So I was thinking about using that as well. So first I'm going to use some sprays on here. So let me grab that. And I think I'm going to do my faves. You know, do some purple and some orange. So I was thinking first do some like spritzes on here for the background. And then go over it with the collage paper. And then you'll be able to see, you know, the little splots through the paper. So I'm just going to like kind of build up, you know, my background like I would do for any kind of like journal or mixed media piece. So I'm going to do that color. And then I think some green would be cool. Rustic Wilderness. Sure, let's use that. So how is everybody? I can't wait to catch up on all the things and let you guys know some exciting news. Okay, we got that one. I feel like maybe some Rusty Hinge, because I really love that. Or we could do like spice marmalade. And you can do these sprays through stencils as well, which is really cool. So I could grab a stencil and do, you know, do that. I think I'm going to grab Rusty Hinge. Tarnished brass. Where art thou? Spray I need. It's somewhere in here. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to bring it over because I just can't even find it right now. Wait, is this it? No. I'm not finding it. All right, I know it's one of the bigger, it's antique bronze. It's one of the bigger ones, tea-dye. Tea-dye is a really cool one too. Tattered Rose. Unless I already had it out somewhere. I might have it out. Vintage photo. Well, this is something special here. Walnut stain. I don't know. It's really weird because usually I have it. Oh, here it is. I found it. I totally found it. I don't even hear the little ball in here. How are you, Sharon? Have some sprays. Only have a couple. Oh my gosh, I know. It starts becoming like a whole like addiction thing where you start collecting things, and it can be a little costly. So luckily they last for quite a long time. Because I know I spent a good, like, just for the spritz sprays, these ones, the skinny ones, I spent over $100 for those. But I mean, like I said, they last for quite some time, so they're pretty awesome. Wish I had a quarter of your craft supplies. Oh my gosh, I should start, like, I really wanted to do like these like surprise boxes. Like, you know how Michael's always does those grab boxes for like $5? I don't know if they still do because I don't get them anymore. I used to get them and it was just started becoming like a big thing. But I wanted to start doing those. Like, I've been wanting to do it for quite some time. I keep on trying to spray, to find like the ball thing in here. Maybe it doesn't have it. I mean, this is a spray stain. These are distress spritz. So, I mean, maybe that's why. All right, so then let's get a stencil. But you can also use some coffee in a spray bottle. That's always pretty awesome. Let's use one of these smaller ones here. And I think a grunge or the coffee one would be great. Though even like some flowers, like, I mean, any of the things really would be fine. Because, that could be cool with this paper. It has like a gate and stuff on here. Maybe I could do, this is called Ironworks. Maybe I'll use that. And there's some stars. There's different kind of stars here. One is called Hocus Pocus. I have that with, I have like Halloween ones and like Christmas. And that one I put with, you know, the Halloween. Though, of course, it could be used all year round, I feel like. For sure. And this raise, I want to actually put this with my, my summer journal I was working on last night. I don't want to forget to use that. So I'm going to put it in this little, in this bucket over here. All right, let's put this here. And this one, I'm going to put over here. Okay, let's go to town with this. Let's see how it turns out underneath of the paper. I'm pretty sure I've done it underneath the paper before, but, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see. All right, first, I'm going to do that. And then I feel like I want to use my, like a dauber. That's what I think I want to do. Because it's going to make it go faster. So I think I want to do that. Let's see, this one will be good. Let's do that. I'm going to use this little pouncer and just kind of move it around a little. I want some of it to be like, you know, the splatter, but I want like some pounce as well. And it'll just kind of move it around and it'll dry quicker that way as well. And then I'll just do a couple different colors I think would be pretty cool. Okay, looks like that's pretty good. It's really saturated over this side. Look how cool that looks. That's awesome. The other ones are shimmer. All right, so before I put those on though, I'm gonna get some of this off because it's like, you know, a lot on there still. Yeah, so I didn't know if I was gonna go live today because I was, like, I just been so tired all day and I really wanted to take a nap, but I didn't, you know, do that because it's Bella's birthday. So, you know, I wanted to like spend the day with her and make it special and stuff. So I didn't end up taking a nap, though I really, really wanted to, and I probably should have, but I managed to make it through the day, which is great. All right, this one, we're gonna do a little shimmer. Do some purple shimmer here. Ooh. And let's see, do I want to use the same one? Maybe. I'm going to move this one around just a little, not as much as the other one. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. That's looking pretty nifty. Happy birthday, Bella. Thank you. She turned 15 today. I can't believe it. 15. Like growing up so fast. Yeah, the reason why I was so tired, though, is because I barely had any sleep last night. And I had to take Hannah to the doctor's this morning. And we had to be there at like 8:15 in the morning. And it was in Columbia, so it was quite a ways through, you know, all this traffic and just, you know, a bunch of stuff. So, but we made it on time. And, but I've been just really exhausted all day. But the, gorgeous, I'm always afraid to use my sprays. Yeah, just start, like, just get them out and start playing. I mean, if you don't like it, then you just do a different, you know, do something different. We're just going to do a couple different colors around. I don't want to, like, do too much right there in that spot. And then I'll put my paper down. Let's see. I can use some of this and like pounce over here and go around the edge because I don't have my splat box right here, so I'm trying not to get too crazy. Not too crazy. Oh, I skipped a page. Oopsie. Okay, now over here, I am going to, you can even use those sprays on like solo wood flowers. Like I use it on all kinds of stuff, honestly. I want to use some more of the green over here. Let's do a little bit. Ooh, okay, that works. Yeah, these are like shimmery and fun. We're gonna do a couple little splatters right there. There's not really like any kind of rhyme or reason with it. It's just, you know, just have fun with it. Just play around and see how you like to use them. Need to buy, they are so awesome, aren't they? I mean, you really can do like some really cool backgrounds on like tags and, you know, so many things. Like, they're just really fun. I like the shimmery ones a lot. Those, they're my favorite for sure. I definitely love the shimmer. All right, let's use a little bit more of that over here. And I want to mix some of that shimmer on here as well. So this, because the Rusty Hinge is just a distress, goodness, it's a distress spray. So that one's not like shimmery. But look how cool that is. It's just awesome. Like, some of it even went underneath of it because it's, you know, really liquidy. But then it just looks really cool. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna do, we'll see how this works with my stencil not even down, but it's all good. I just wanted to do a couple little sprays of the purple. Little spray there. Ooh, that was a big one. Goodness. Let me go ahead and count some of that around. All right, I think that's pretty good. I love it. It looks so cool. And then I'll put the collage paper over it, but you can do the same thing with like napkins. You'll be able to see through. All right, let's put this over here, dip it down, and then it brings some little splotchy kind of stuff. I love that. It's looking really awesome. All right, so I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So now I could just dry it and move on. You definitely want to clean your nozzles though. That's for sure. So let's do that. And, all right, that one goes there. I guess this one goes here. I have no clue. You can't really tell because they're like, it's kind of like clean. So I know this one's Rusty Hinge for sure. And then we wipe off the stencil and it comes off really quickly and easy. So I love that. All right, and that quick, it's good to go. I'm gonna sit this over here to dry. Okay. All right, so I wanted to tell you guys like some good news that was happening. So I'll keep this on low, that way I can talk and you can hear me. A message with Kelly. Missing all the things. Oh, I'd love to hear more about it. That would be awesome if you joined. That would be, and it would be perfect because you like doing your tails and stuff. So that would be really cool. So I wanted to tell you guys that I am going to be a grandmom. So first time grandmom, super duper excited. Hannah is just starting her second trimester. So we had her other appointment today. We got baby pictures and just super excited. And we find out very soon what she's having. And we're gonna do like a little reveal party thing. So Just absolutely thrilled about it. Really. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it for sure. And she's due right before her birthday. So, oh, thank you. I am like absolutely thrilled to be a grandmom. I've been holding this secret in, like only, like a select few people know. So it's been like, I really wanted to just tell everybody. I really did. So I've been keeping a secret for months and months, I feel like. So yeah, she's got like 4.5 months left. And the time flies by. So goodness, I can't believe it. And the baby will be here before we know it. And then we're getting ready to know, like I'm going to be the one that finds out first what they're having. And then I'm going to set it up to do the reveal thing. Like, get these balloons and whatever else. And then, surprise Hannah and her boyfriend. So can't wait. All right, so before I put the collage paper down, I'm going to do a little inking on the edges. So I'm just going to use my favorite sepia. And just go along the edges, even though it already looks kind of like, distressed as it is. But we'll do a little bit more. Yeah, I can't wait to find out what she's having and like actually be able to get, like girl things or boy things, like, do all the shopping. That's going to be exciting. So we find out very soon. All right. I think that's pretty good. Actually, let's do a little bit. It's going to get some sparkle on there. Maybe I'll use this brush. There we go. And it's funny how like the glue and stuff in there is all sparkly. Okay, we're all done with that. I feel like everything's pretty dry. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty good. I probably should make sure, just, So thrilled for you. Congratulations. Thank you. I want to be a grandma. I know. I've been like really wanting to be one for like forever. It just seems so fun. And then especially like when you can, it's not your kid necessarily. So when they start acting up and all, you can be like, okay, time to go to your parents. But then you can, just spoil them and do all the fun things. And I'm going to be babysitting while they work. So I'll get to have, the baby here with me a lot. So I'm really excited. Of course, I jumped on that quick. I'm like, I'm definitely babysitting. I'm definitely doing it. Okay. Oh, goodness. All right, that one it's definitely dry. All right, this collage paper from Tim Holtz is called, it's Halloween. That's what it's called. That's what it's looking like. I've used this on different like mixed media pieces. It's really pretty awesome. So let's take a look. What's going on with that? I don't know. Something was going on with that. But I think it's going to be, I mean, once it's actually like on there, you'll be able to see it a little bit more. But, just in case, I'm going to do like little sections, versus like putting it on the whole thing. I want to make sure that I can see some of the spray as well. So I'm just going to put it in like little sections. So let me tear some of this instead of cutting it. I just want to like tear it. Well, I want it like more of like a jagged, curve. but I mean, hey, that works. We're just gonna see how that is. I feel like I didn't want it quite as much right here. But then it's so pretty. I love it. Let me take a little bit off. I really like that tree thing there. All right, so I'm gonna do it like that. And I guess I'll leave it straight at the top and just push it all the way up on the edge. All right, and then the glue. Oh, I forgot to order some more of that permanent glue stick. I really like using that. And I don't understand why it just like started disappearing like crazy. It was great. I don't understand what happened where it just all disappeared. What do I want to use? Do I want to use a glue stick? I think I want to use a glue stick. I'm going to try it out. And I don't have much left of this one now, even though like it's kind of new, so I don't understand what happened. All right, hopefully I got all over. But once I get it on there, I'll be able to tell a little bit more if I need. I feel like I need a little bit more over here. I thought it would be like a little more transparent. So I'm kind of like surprised actually that it's not like as see-through. It's really kind of odd. I feel like it needs to go up a little. I don't understand why it's... Let me just take that off real quick. There we go. Yeah, I just mainly wanted it like lined up at the top. Yeah, I mean, you can see it, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. So I would say... like it does show through the napkins more, I would say. Goofy, how are you? Are you a mom? I am a mom. I have 4 kids and soon to be a grandma as well. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely still see it, but I feel like I'm gonna want to put a little bit of spray on top as well. All right, so we got that one there. And then let's do a little over here. I want to do this piece in the corner. And then I want to do like some kind of other little piece. So let's put this on. Hopefully you guys can see. I try to move it around because it's definitely a really long book here. I was thinking of doing like some kind of frame or window, or like a gate or something would be really cool. Oh, my finger's getting like sticky and nasty. All right, I'm liking that so far. I think it's looking pretty cool. Let's do a little bit more. I think I'm gonna, they have a bunch of, now he has out the strips, the like little squares, which I have. Oh, here's some. It's literally right in front of me. Here's one of the packs, and it comes with like some different designs, which I thought was really cool. So there's different ones of these out now, which I do have. This is one of my faves though. I really like this one a lot. And it comes with 30 pieces in there, so it's really cool. Content Tropical Waterfall. Hey there, how are you? I'm so glad you guys joined. Maybe I could do one of those with it. Actually, I should do one of these on, I could do like a tag or a pocket and maybe put one of those on. So let's do a little bit more of this. I like where it says like costumes and family mourning and all the things down here. So I think I want that. I think I do actually want some of that. So I'm going to just tear it a bit. I just like the torn edge versus cutting it. And since I don't want to cover up like everything, I mean, I do like the flower. Let's see. I'll get the flower too, just to see. But I think I might, yeah, I like that. I don't think it's too much. I think it's good because I could do a little spray on top too. But you can still see a decent amount of it, which is great. Okay, let's put that there. And then we're gonna put this across the top here. So how was everybody's day? What did you guys do? Hannah is my oldest. Yeah, she is, she'll be getting ready to turn 23 right when, like, she's gonna have the baby, and then 3 days later, she'll turn 23. I had her when I was about to turn 20. It was 1 month before I turned 20. All right, I want that all the way over there. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to do, like, tear a little bit, but I guess we're dealing with it now. It's good. It is good. I think for this part, I'm actually just going to glue right over here. But, you know, it'll be over here, maybe. If I can get it to stick down. There we go. Yeah, she's my oldest. And then Nathan is the second oldest, and he's my only boy. He is 19. And then your youngest just turned 23. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, so Nate, he's 19. And then Bella just turned 15 today. Why am I going to that page? I need to go. Oh, I skipped a couple of pages. I always seem to do that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but we're over here in this section. Yeah, Bella just turned 15 today. And then Aria is 8. And she's excited that she's going to be an auntie. Auntie Aria. At 8 years old, she'll be an aunt. All right. I had to get that down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool so far. Let's do a little bit of spray. I really like the green and the purple a lot too, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of that on top of the paper. So let's do that. And then how old are your kids? So you have, your youngest is 23, and then what about your others? Doctor's appointment, may have to have a total hip replacement. Oh no, my sweet friend. That is not good. I hope not. Because that's going to be like quite some like painful and recovery. I know it's not going to be fun at all. But you know, one of the blessings is that you will be able to like either sit on the couch or the bed and craft, you know, do your journaling as you're, you know, recovering. So I think that's pretty awesome. But hopefully you don't have to deal with all that, because I know it could be a lot. I mean, I haven't personally went through it, but I'm sure it's just like knee surgery and all, where it just takes forever to heal. And my uncle had it done before, so he had to have like the, I think it was like plastic or something. Do I want to do the purple up here? I like the green, how that's looking on here. Let me show you. The greens look, the shimmer and shine. Let's do a little bit of the purple. There. All right. And then I have to wipe the nozzles. Do that. Yeah, today was just like crazy busy. It was just so much going on. But I'm definitely gonna text you. I'll give you a text tomorrow. But you know, you can chat away, and then you can keep me updated on all the things. All right, we got that done. Actually, just kidding. I want to add a little bit of the green with the purple right there. Oh, that was way too much. I didn't want that much, but that's okay. Oh, goodness. Slippery little sucker. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything today. Where did I sit it anyway? I thought I brought it down, and I may tell Aria, do not touch this glue. Like, it's not the cheapest glue ever, but I got that glitter glue. That's, I mean, I didn't even know that it actually works for like glass and like all kinds of stuff, wood. I had no idea. I thought it was just for paper. So that's pretty exciting. I can't wait to use it. I still love my fabric tack though, so I'm still going to use that a lot. But I wanted to try some different kind of glues to see what was going to be like my fave, pretty much. I'm going to use one of these Tim Holtz mixed media tags to kind of dry up some of this ink. So I think I want to do like a pocket, so I'll just put the tag in there. Has like a muddy color. Right, the green's looking great over there. I really love how that green's looking on that side. And there is different shades of the purples and stuff. This one is kind of a light, but let's see, my oldest is 31. Ramsey just turned 28. So 31. I like how I just broke my nail. Let me see. 31, 28, and then 23. That is awesome. So they're kind of in, you know, close range of for their ages. When I had Bella, like I thought she was actually going to be my last. So that's why there was such a big age difference, like such a big gap in the age. So when they're further apart in their age, it's like, then, you know, they're fighting like cats and dogs. And so them two are, you know, they're not really close at all. They like to get on each other's nerves. That's for sure. Let me see. What do I want to do now? I want to use the, I got sidetracked for a second. I want to use this and have it like drip down. the little splatter going on and the drips. And then, once that's good to go, I'm gonna add another color on here. I'm just kind of sticking with the same colors for right now. I have the little drips here, but they dry like, I love when it's little drips. Like, it's really cool. If you want it to dry faster, you just have to like dab it pretty much. All right, so some of the green. The green, I think, is a really pretty one. Just like how, like, they're all just so shimmery, which I love. All right. And then it shows up differently on different things that you're spraying as well. That's cool how that drip came down. You can even spray like some water and do like kind of like a watercolor kind of thing, like saturate it and then do that. I think for this one, I'm going to use some of the Spice Marmalade, which is shimmery as well, instead of the Rusty Hinge, though. Rusty Hinge is one of my faves, though. I like to use that a lot. All right. I think that's looking pretty cool. A little bit there. And a couple little drips. All right, so I'm all done with those. And then I'll ink this up once it dries. So I'm just gonna set that to the side for a moment. All right, and now I must dry this. So I think I'm gonna put a pocket. Oh, I gotta put this down a little. It's coming up. My first two are close to 4 years apart, and second two are 5 years apart. So that's still pretty decent space in between. Hannah and Nate, I had, they were 3.5 years apart. Which I'm surprised I even waited that long, honestly. I really am. Well, I would say, actually, I know why. Because right after Hannah was a year old, and I had lost a baby. So that would be the reason why. So then I didn't, like, try after that for a while. And then I think it was about like a year later, and then I had found out I was pregnant with Nate. So I call him my rainbow baby. And so then I ended up like giving birth to him when Hannah was 3.5. All right, so I got that down. And I think for now I want to do a frame for sure. And I also want to do a pocket as well. I think I'll do a pocket. I don't know what I want to use for it. I want to grab some kind of like grungy, I should grab some kind of like grungy paper is what I'm thinking. Which I do, oh, I have some right here. This'll work. I don't have to go far at all. I do have this paper that I got from Amazon. It came in like a big pack, like, so it's tons of them. So I've had for like a long time. So I think I'm gonna do some of this. And just tear it. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I can put that on the tag. All right, so I'm going to use a piece of that. And then for the pocket, let's, scissors, let's cut that. That way it's, you know, a little bit of a decent shape here. I think I'm going to put the pocket here, and then the frame thing here with like paper dolls. So I'm going to just cut a little square. All right, got that. And then what do I want to trim down? I definitely want it a little bit shorter. Like it's a little much. But I am liking the torn edge there. So I think what I'm going to do, I want to tear a little bit off over here. This paper is really cool for like clusters and stuff too. It has all these like grainy things in it. It's just really cool. All right, so I'm going to do that. I want to put this one, like glue it down. So let me do that. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put a piece of like material under that. Some of this dyed cheesecloth. All right, so I just need like a little strip. Just a bit. And have some of that hanging down. All right, so I need more, definitely some more glue. Okay. It's gonna be stuck to my hand too. Okay, and then I want it like draping down. The cheesecloth I get from, I mean, you could probably get it from like all kinds of different places, but I got it from Walmart. And then I just dye it different colors, like tea stain, coffee stain, you know, all the things. All right, so I have that, like that so far. And I feel like Christmas Vacation. Did you guys see that movie? When he has the sap like stuck to his fingers and everything's like stuck. That's how I feel with this glue right now. All right, so I'm gonna put this here, but I feel like I wanna put like something here first. Maybe some lace or something. I don't know, I feel like I just want some kind of like little trim. This will be cool actually. Wow, it's the perfect length that I need. It's just like meant to be. It's exactly the length I need. Well, that's pretty awesome. It's just meant to be. This is gonna go right at the bottom. Because I don't really like that it has that straight edge. Oh my gosh. Apparently I can't hold things too good tonight. Everything's just wanting to fumble right out of my hand. There we go. That looks cool. Some cool textured paper. Looking so amazing. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. I'm covering up the pretty spray, but you can still see some like around. All right, now that goes all the way across. Maybe, I think I'm gonna do the frame over here now, actually. Yeah, I like that idea. So I'm switching up. This one's going right here. I like that better. So I just wanna get the sides and the bottom of my little pocket. Right there. My tag is still drying. All right. Yeah, if you don't have cheesecloth, also, Doran, I like to also use the creepy cloth from Dollar Tree. And I like to use that in like clusters and all that stuff, even when like it's not Halloween. You can dye those too. Like if you get the white one or like it's a cream color, and then you could dye those. Those are pretty awesome. But I have some right over here because I use it throughout the year. Isn't the paper awesome? I absolutely love it. It's so cool. Like the texture is just, it's really fun. But it's on Amazon, and it should be in my Amazon shop. If not, then let me know and I can send you the link. I love that one. And then there's the Deckled Edge handmade paper that's really awesome too, that I like using. I mean, both of them are like a handmade kind of paper, but this one's really cool. It's like a thick one, but I got like a big pack of these too, like both of them kind of at the same time. So I've had them for like forever. All right, so I need that to dry, but that's coming along good. Now I need a frame. And my tag, I do want it to like finish dripping down the bottom a little. I think I need to use this. There we go. Let's go it that way a little. And then I could do the same, the cheesecloth, and do like a little something on the tag. I mean, it's still like wet, so I'll have to wait to glue it. Thank you. I'll have to wait to glue it, but I can at least get my little piece ready. So, wow, everything's stuck. And it's totally stuck on my fingers. All right, so what am I doing next? I'm doing a frame. I need a frame. So let's get that. And I'll move this. Or I could do like a window. I do have some of the windows in here, a pack of it. And then the other windows I have with like it's a container with like house stuff, like houses and cars and windows and all that kind of stuff. But look how cool that is looking so far. And then I'll ink up the paper a little too. I just wanted to make sure everything was like dry. And then I'll kind of go around and just grunge it up a little. Okay, so we want a frame. And then to use the paper dowels. So we'll figure out what kind of frame is going to look. That one's kind of cool. I'm liking that. Can use that one. I think I might use like a thinner one. Maybe. Like more of like a die cut. This one is like a baseboard kind of, so it's a bit thicker. And I really need to keep it kind of thin-ish. Oops. Trying to see if I wanted something on the pocket. One of them on the pocket would be cool. Or at least like something, because there's like little paper doilies in here too. So I could maybe do something with that. Look how cute these little frames are. They're just so small and adorable. I love them. All right, so I'll just get a couple of those out just in case. And there's some of these to do like shakers. So those are fun. Those are definitely fun. But I do have like some black frames in here too. If I wanted to do like some black maybe. And some wood ones. I could even use like a wood one and stain it. And then there's the, oh, the shattered window. Oh, that would be fun. Let me see if I can get that out. These shattered windows are absolutely amazing. I feel like you could probably make them. And I used to have to do something like this before with like the vellum paper or like the acetate or, you know, just different, you know, things. And when Tim Holtz came out with that last year, for the windows, which are here, and then I have like Christmas windows, and they're like baseboard windows. They're just absolutely amazing. Super excited about those. So I think that one of those might actually be pretty cool with the frame. I think I might need a bigger container for all this stuff in here. Like, it's a little jam-packed. I can't even get to the stuff on the bottom. Like, it's just too much. And then I have some of the frames in here that I would like to get to. And I can't even... These little mini frames are so cute. Like these frames here, I really love using. But all of them are buried in here. But these are really awesome. Like the collage kind of frame. I do have several of those packs. Because there's different kinds. And I think I need those out for something else. At this point, I'm just grabbing a couple of things. That way I don't have to go back in here. Alright, just keep it over there. Something's caught up in there. Maybe if I just like kind of shake it around, I can get it to close all the way. Oh, it's paper hanging over there. Alright. Stay. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a different container for this, that's for sure. Because I really, like, when it starts getting overly packed, like jam-packed like that, then you just don't really feel like getting in there. So then you don't use the stuff as much as you really want to. Because it can be, like, a little annoying. I forgot to put that back in there. Alright, so I'm thinking... These gold ones I got out for something else. I'm going to put those with this gold stuff over here. I have a pile, like, I have different, like, piles of things. Like, different sections for colors and themes. I do have these old vintage rollers that is, like, I printed. It was actually a real roller. Take a photo of it and then print it and make a printable. Talk about clever, right? Totally my idea, by the way, friends. I just wanted to let you know that. All right. I did a couple of them. That's what I did. But I only see one right now. But that would have actually been really cool to put, you know, across here as well. I think it would have been pretty cool. All right, so those little frames I just thought were so cute, so I have to keep that out. So back, or underneath here, let's see if the shattered window would be, you know, look cool under there. We can see, love it, want to shop at your craft room. I've been really wanting to finish up, like, some last, like, odds and ends of getting things put away. And then I want to do a video showing you guys how everything's looking and like organized, like how I organize things. Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think that would be cool. I have to trim it down. It's either that or I was thinking about maybe one of those behind it. Oh, here's a piece here. To fit some of the windows, sometimes you have to like just, you know, cut it. And this one actually would. This one would work, but it's only one crack in the top corner. So, oh, well, it's coming off there. So it would just be like one little crack on there. I mean, I could do that. All right, let's see if I layer. No, definitely do not like that at all. No. I think the window is the way to go. I'm gonna do the window with the crack. All right. Let me move this stuff over. I got too much stuff on my table here. It's really, really crazy. All right. Yeah, I mean, it fits, so I think it'll be pretty good. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do the fabric tack. Just a little bit at the top and bottom. Because it doesn't fit like quite all the way over on the sides, like both of them. So I think if as long as I get it glued on the top and bottom here, it'll be fine. I mean, it comes right on the edge, like right on there. So I feel like if I put the glue on there, it's just gonna like come through and make a mess anyway. What am I doing for Mother's Day? I have no clue, actually. I know we're gonna go to church. And then Bernard's like, you know, whatever you want to do, let me know and we can, you know, go out and do, you know, whatever you like to do. But I have not decided yet, actually. But what are you ladies gonna do for Mother's Day? You guys have any plans? All right, so that's gonna go here. And I don't know why I just closed that, because I'm going to need it. All right. I'm glad I decided to use the thinner frame, because I really don't need to use anything that's really thick in this book because it's already got like a lot going on. All right, so let me put this one back in here. Hubby's birthday, out to dinner. Oh, so it's your hubby's birthday on that day too. Well, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't even know, really. I just found out Mother's Day was, I knew it was coming up soon, but I didn't know it was actually like this Sunday. So I just found out like yesterday or the day before. And then I had told Bernard, I'm like, you know, Mother's Day is, you know, this Sunday. He's like, yeah, I definitely know that. I was like, so what are we going to do? And he said, well, I was thinking, you know, you let us know what you want to do after, you know, we're going to go to church. And then usually when we go to church, we go out to like a restaurant to eat and have lunch. So maybe do that and then figure out something to do. Maybe go to the aquarium, the zoo or something. I'm not too sure. I'm going to check the weather and see how it is. See if hopefully it'll be a beautiful day. And happy birthday to your hubby. We're going up to our cabin this weekend. Sunday I'll spend some, aw, I love that. That's going to be fun. I didn't know you guys had a cabin. That is super fun. Where's your cabin at? Too bad you live so far away, right? I'll have to come to that state and come visit, and I'm gonna stay in your cabin. Like how I'm inviting myself. I'm totally inviting myself. I think that's really cute. The little flower, even though it kind of blends in a little, but if we put something else with it, something behind it, I mean, I could use one of the white ones too. Just kind of like mix them, do a little mixing and matching kind of thing. Could do some of that maybe. Add some of the white in with it, but I still want to do some kind of color. But I love using this, the baby's breath is, you guys know, I love putting it on like everything. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to put one of these clips on my little pocket too. Actually, I have some still in here. I bought some more of these little teeny clips. They are so cute. I love those. And then the little mini paper clips. They're pretty awesome. I mean, I still have like a bunch in here. But, you know, if they're ever having like a sale, then I get more. And plus, it's sometimes a little hard to find the little teeny ones in here. Like, you really gotta dig to the bottom. But they are so cute. Look how adorable they are. They're so cute. All right, so I got that. And I wanted to put the paper clip on the tag, but I still have to finish like all the things, but I'm just gonna put it on there just, you know, so I can remember to use it. So I'm gonna put that there. And then this little teeny clip is gonna go in here. Or, you know, on here. And then I'm gonna put it like a little card, like a little ephemera thing. Which, I guess we'll have to figure out. Oh, I do have a leaf here, and paper. I could use a little leaf and make like a little, I could make it like a little dangle thing. That would be cute. I got these earrings because I wanted to take it apart and use the little butterflies. I totally find like different jewelry to use for crafts, including for, I know Corey was mentioning about the shopping experience event that we do on Tuesdays. One of our friends on there, she sells paparazzi jewelry, and I can't really wear the jewelry because like my skin turns like green and it's just like a whole thing, and it's, you know, it's annoying. So I have to be careful what I get. But I just recently got in, the other day, I got in a few different pieces, and I ordered this. Oh, it's so pretty. I absolutely love it. But I ordered it to use for crafts because when you take it apart, you have like all these little pieces that you can use for your crafts. So I just thought it was like, you know, I just like using like different jewelry things for that, you know, for crafts as well. Got this dangle thing. If it wasn't so big, I could totally put it on here. But it's a little bulky. I have, you know, quite the mess going on up here. Oh, here's the other one. See, I printed out, I took a picture and then I cropped it out and then made little little printables pretty much. All right. Yeah, I want a different color is what I'm thinking. Some, you know, just to make it stand out a little. I'm going to use a little pink, oh my gosh, a little piece of black lace is what I'm using. I mean, a lot of times I could just craft with what's on my table, honestly. Don't have to go too far to get anything. All right, so I'm going to put that across here. And I think it'll be better for those flowers to kind of like stand out some, since it has a little bit of a different color going on. Let's see. I'm going to trim. Maybe. Goodness. I wanted to trim it down just a little bit. All right. Now let's see how it looks if I put these on the lace. And just mix them together. I think I'm gonna just stick it in there. Yeah, I think that looks cute. I think I'm gonna use some hot glue just to make it like faster. So let's do that. Yeah, so our friend Denise sells the paparazzi for the event. Her page is, what is it? Delights, $5 Delights, like Denise's $5 Delights, or it's something like that. I'm horrible with names, but I've gotten quite a few pieces from her. There's another one. Where did I move it to? I just had it right over here. That one I'm actually gonna wear. I don't know where I put it now, but it was really cute though. It had like X's and O's, little charm things, and it's like mixed in with this other, you know, like these charms and stuff. It's really cute. I need some of the black lace. Here we go. And I don't know where the rest of the roll is, so I'm gonna just trim a piece off because I want to put it over. Where do I want to put it? I would have it hanging out the bottom of the book, but I don't think I don't know. I mean, it could be cute. I think it could be, actually. Maybe I might do that. This is buried underneath of a bunch of lace, so I'm trying to pull it out. I think I might. I might just put it at the top. Do you guys like it on there? I mean, I think it looks pretty. I mean, I always love lace, so I feel like lace could just go on anything. So I'll put some on there. And then I'll get another little piece that I should have put that underneath of there. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to put a piece in the, on the tag here. Could be cute. I still have to finish like decorating the tag, but I'm going to put the lace on here. All right, where's the other piece? There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to sleep tonight. You like the lace on there? I have been so tired, like super exhausted, just really, really exhausted all day. All right. Let's see how it's going to look with the tag in there. Oh, I like that. That's cute. I think that's going to be great. All right, I have a bunch of stuff underneath of here. So I probably should move some of that. It all like slid over. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put that on there. And then I still want to put this here. Oh, that would be cute on here. Oh, I love that. It could be like a little thing to hold the flowers together. I mean, they're already together because I glued it. But it could like look like it, that it's holding it. Maybe. Yeah, I think I kind of like it. Let me see if I can put another like little small piece in the clip. Oops. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. And then I need some kind of like little, like some kind of little ephemera thing. Let's see, maybe something in here possibly. Because I really don't feel like getting a bunch of stuff out and like digging for different things. So I'm hoping, you know, I could just find something very quick. I mean, I think I'm liking the idea of one of those. This butterfly could be kind of cool on here somewhere. Maybe on the flower or something. Yeah, I think I might want to use one of these. That's cute. I have my Halloween, the containers with like the Halloween stuff. I have those packed away in the storage room down here. All right, what's going on here? That's weird. What's going on with this? Oh, I don't know what. It wasn't going all the way down. No wonder. Huh. It's getting like caught up on something. I don't know. No clue. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And this one is the Tim Holtz palette. Has like the palette stuff. So it's the different colors, which is really nifty. Because I can even put like some of the, you know, since we have like some of the purple sprays, you know, put some of that in with the tag. Can do the green here, which I want in the clip with the flower. So I'm going to put these, those together, and then I'm just going to like glue it down on the little cluster of flowers. I totally forgot to ink it. All right, let's put that in there. And grab, what else do we want? I feel like I want something on the other side. Well, I like this purple card. It says Paris on it. That's pretty. I love that. Calendar. Well, I like the purple butterfly. That's pretty. Yeah, so the palette one has like different colors pretty much. And usually what I do with the Tim Holtz packs is I separate them all, like, depending on what it is. Like, if it's a ticket, then it goes in the containers with the tickets. It, you know, the stamps go in, you know, containers with stamps. So I just kind of like separated them like that. So then I was really, you know, I was thinking, like, sometimes I want to actually put them like together and just keep them in a pack all how they came, and then put the little, you know, cut out the back of it, and then you could see like what's in there. So then I started doing that with some of the packs, even though I have like a couple of them already, but I already separated like all the things. And sometimes you just don't want to go through and go searching for, you know, through all the stamps and, you know, all the things like that. Like, I just want to grab a pack, and there you go. I am trying to glue it again without putting my ink on there. Got to grunge it up a little. There we go. And then I'm going to use the hot glue on this one again, on the clip and all the things. Yeah, I'm liking the purple butterfly. I think that's pretty awesome. So I'll use that one. And then, oops, we don't need that. Oh, I forgot to glue down the lace. Definitely want to glue that down. And I would have it hanging like out of the book, but I'm just going to have it like, you know, just for this like page, or, you know, this spread anyway. All right. I think I want to, do I want to cut that or just leave it? I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. I can't believe I got that new glue in today and didn't even, like, I could have sworn I brought it down. I must have made a pit stop by the printer or something and left it by there, because I really thought I brought it down earlier after I told Aria not to touch it, since she had a field day with my my glue the other day. All right, now this one is going to go on here on the tag, but I want to put, you know, do something on there. I mean, I like the spray for sure, so I do want to make sure not to cover it completely. I do need to ink this up a bit though. It's up north, a town called Pickerel, Wisconsin. Awesome. You know, I've been to Wisconsin when I was younger. Very, very long time ago. All right. I was visiting my my stepmom and father. And then we went to, he had like some kind of work. He's an engineer, so it was like some kind of work where he was doing, and then we like drove there from where he used to live, but now he lives in basically on the border of Indiana and Ohio. So, you know, I totally moved and stuff, but he didn't live too far. I know it was like a couple of hours from there before. There's like a bunch of stuff on my table that I feel like I could do all kinds of journaling with just the stuff up here. It's so much. Crazy. So much. All right, and then I still have to put things on here, but at this point, I am not too sure what I want to put on there at the moment. I definitely don't want to put this because it's too big and it's taking up all the space, but I can, however, just kind of clip that on for now and leave that. And then, oh, I was supposed to put my cloth piece there. Maybe, I think I'll just do like a little cluster over here with that. And then I want to do like the paper dowels on there. So let's put this. This is just going to be right here. And I want some of it hanging out of the book as well. Actually, I didn't need quite this much. I think I probably should like just take a little bit off. Okay, and then scrunch it. Let's see. The paper dowels, where do I want to put them? I mean, I know they're going to go on the, you know, I think I'm going to have them sitting on by the window here, or like, you know, the frame thing. But sometimes I like to do like a ledge or something so they can sit on it. Let's see. I actually have some sitting over here I didn't put away yet. I'm gonna have to get the Halloween ones out. Oh, here's some Halloween ones. I keep these boxes that I got from they kind of look like they're like photo boxes. I got them from Hobby Lobby, and I have like the sections in it. So then all the paper towels are like either in the container, these containers, or some of them I kept just in the baggie that I had them in for like forever. But I started like kind of organize them, and then I started organizing them by putting them in these other container things, which there's a couple of these boxes down here on this other table. So I was really getting into organizing it, and it was really coming along great. And then I kind of just started just using different things and not doing as much as I was supposed to. Like, you know, to finish up, of course. Now, this one here, I feel like I possibly could put her there. And then I think I want to put, these go with the winter ones. I think I want to put like someone or like two little kids or something sitting over here. So I might do like some kind of little ledge or something. We're gonna see. This one could possibly work. I think that's cute. I think I'm just gonna do those. I'm thinking so. Might be a little easier. First time I've watched a live on YouTube. Comments go away so I can see better what you're doing. You can push, there's like a little like arrow thing. Live at the cabin. Modest, but just enough and so quiet and peaceful. Service. I love that. That would be so awesome. I would love that. My father and stepmom have a cabin at a, and it would just be like, it's just, you know, small, like quaint, like it just would be amazing just to get away and have, you know, time just to like, yeah, like you said, like unplug, and it would totally be awesome. If anybody could show her how to like tell her, because I know it's going to be different for my view than what you guys have, but I know there's like some kind of little arrow thing you could push down and it removes the comments. so you can see all the things. And I'm going to bring it up close too in just a second. I'm going to, that way you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so we got her just sitting there chilling. Put the little butterfly over there because, you know, why not? Why not? I mean, I think I want the butterfly there. I think I do. Do I want another little cluster thing? I kind of like that. Let me see. I feel like, do I need to trim this down a little? I kind of like it like draped across her. Makes it kind of cool. Now I do have different kind of like creepy bugs and all that, but I'm kind of, I'm liking the butterfly idea. I mean, I guess I can always take it off if maybe, you know, it doesn't work, but I'll hold it up so you guys can let me know what you think. But for now, I'm going to glue her down first. There. Yeah, so I won't be back on YouTube until next Wednesday. Uh-oh, why did I put glue up here? I wasn't supposed to put it up there, friends. I certainly don't want her getting stuck to the tags. I want them to be removable. So I'm just drying the glue a little. I have that arrow on Facebook, but not here on YouTube. Is anybody able to mention, like show her how to, or like tell her how to remove the comments? If Leo was still here, she definitely would be able to say it. Feeling sleepy too. Long day. I hear you, friend. It has been a really long day. Usually when I get the girls ready, like do their hair and stuff in the morning before school, I'm pretty much doing it like while I'm still sitting in bed. So I go right back to sleep when they leave. So getting up really early this morning, I was telling Hannah, I was like, let's not do the OB appointments like really that early anymore. It's a bit much. A little bit much. But totally worth it though. But I definitely think that doing it at a different time is way better. I don't like the super early. No super early business here. I had some of these little papers that would be really, I think there was little teeny ones too. Where did I sit them? Those would be really cute. Like one would be cute underneath of the little butterfly. And I know I had some up here for sure. Where did I put them? I don't know. I don't know. I just like to have like some layers. Definitely. Actually, I like that. This is just like a little like piece of paper thing. Looks like a, you know, from like a paper bag or, you know, something like that. So I'll put that down first. That way you can see some of that kind of hanging out. And then I'm just going to use a little hot glue to put this on. All right. Yeah, I think that's really cute. Let me put it up so you guys can see what I'm doing here. And then this clip, this is like an index card clip. You're on your iPad, so it's probably different. Hit the X, then there's a square. Hit makes her closer. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Thank you, sweet friend. I think I'm going to put that on the side. Actually, I'm going to put it on this side over here. This one right here. Because I wanted to put some of those papers, but now I got to... I put the cluster, I mean, like, it was a bunch of these little papers in different sizes. Who knows where I've moved it to? Not really too sure. But I'm thinking... Let me see. I'm thinking these would be good over here, just to do like a couple of grungy papers. Let's do that one. And this one I'm just gonna like kind of tuck in there. Kind of crumble it up a bit. And then ink it. Yeah, hopefully you got it closer for you. When I used to use StreamYards on here, when I first like started on YouTube, so this is your very first live you're watching on YouTube? Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like privileged. That is so awesome. Thank you, sweet friend. Aw, I love that. I used to like the screen, I was so tiny on the screen. And then when I started going like live straight through YouTube, it was definitely much better. Like I got bigger because a lot of people were saying that, it was super tiny on the screen. So they couldn't really see too well. But if you do move the comments, you'll be able to definitely see, see better. Because I do that sometimes, or like a lot of times I'll move it. Or I flip my phone. And that works too, like just flipping your phone. Yeah, I could do like some stamping in here. Like I'm stamping my finger. I could put my fingerprint on this paper right here. I just put my fingerprint on here because I keep putting my finger in the ink pad. It's funny. If somebody wants to buy this book, you're going to have my fingerprint on here. Now, I don't know if I would sell this book because it's been a couple years in the making here. Definitely a lot of stuff. Okay, I want to put this up close so you can see what I'm doing here. But I just wanted to just quickly get a little bit of grunge here and there with this ink, which I think is looking pretty cool. I definitely like to grunge things up a bit. I need more on this paper. I managed to use pretty much everything I had on my table, or the couple of tables I have here. like I didn't even have to really get anything to do this. Like everything was right here. I love it. I didn't have to do Marco Polo and run all over the place and, you know, all the things. I'll try that on a larger device. Not seeing it. Once I'll text you and show you. I'll pull up one and then I'll do it so that way I can see what to do. And then I'll let you know. All right, so I tuck that in. Because I want the paper kind of tucked in there. And then let me hold this over here for now. So that way you can see a little bit better. Look at my fingerprint there. It's too funny. All right, so we got the papers, crumbled them up, distressed. And we got the window. Has the shatter on the corner. Did a little cluster on top of that doll. We got her right there on the pocket. And the lace and all the things. Aw, yay, I'm so glad you guys love it. Thank you. That is so sweet. I know there was something I was just thinking of that I wanted to put on here. But now I'm kind of drawing a blank now. But there was something I wanted to do. What? I don't know. Oh, I think it was something. It was something with the paper, I think, up here. I don't know. I can't remember now. I think it had something to do with that paper, though, for sure. The little one up here. I just don't know. All right. I got all this pretty much done. I mean, I think it's, oh, that's what it was. I wanted to put the little, yeah, I wanted to put the little thing over here. All right, I'm going to spray really quickly. I want some of the purple spray on this little green tab here. Let's see. Let's do it on here. In case it splatters a little. There we go. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to put like a little purple on here and have it like drip down. And then wipe that off. I need to dry that really quick. And then the other little thing I have out, the stamp, I think would be cute because I want to put it over underneath that clip. There we go. That's better. All right, so we got that one done. Yeah, this is like the last little bit really that that I have to do, really. Just add a little ink on here and on the little stamp. There we go. Just got to get it nice and grungy. All right, so now these two, I'm going to just put right in this clip. Just because I like, you know, to do like little clusters. So I felt like it needed a little something else other than my fingerprint here. So you can still see the fingerprint. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. You can still see the, oh, well, yeah, you can still see it. You can still see it. Had I have used a darker color, then it would have been covered up. But it's still good. All right, I got some on the clip, which is going to take a little bit to dry. So I just wanted to like do a little pounce. All right, so there's the tag, a little tag, and it would be cute to do put the black lace like lined underneath of here, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. I think it looks cute like that, and then I'll just put that little cluster there. This, I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more hot glue under there. Stickles would be pretty on here too. I think it would be pretty. But yeah, this is what I have, sweet friends. You can see the window has the crack, broken piece there. That little cluster. And then that stuff. So that is what I have for tonight. And I am excited that I was able to let you guys know the news about Hannah and all. I'm super excited about it. I'll have to make sure to mention it on Facebook too, because it'll be my first time mentioning it on there. So I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'll be live tomorrow on Facebook at 10. Usually I go live at 9, so I'll be on at 10 tomorrow. But I hope that you guys can join me. I'm on for the event tomorrow. Hey, Shauna. Hey there, sweet friend. I'm so glad you guys love it. Hopefully I didn't miss too much of the comments. Yeah, so thank you all so much for joining. I truly appreciate it. Had a great time. I think the spread turned out really awesome. Super excited about that. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. So I will see you tomorrow, sweet friends. Have an amazing, blessed night. Bye, everyone. Oh, thank you. I just love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, everyone, so much. Good night.